Hello everybody and welcome back to my Country Sparkles channel. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be putting my freeze-dried food into Mylar bags and showing you how to do that. I have my little helper here, so don't mind a little bit of babbling and talking in the background. For starters, let me tell you what supplies you need. First of all, you need freeze-dried food or any food that's like dry, like you could do biscuit mix, pizza crust mix, muffin mix, like any powdery stuff without any moisture or wet contents in it, you can Mylar a bag and store for long term. The next thing that you need are Mylar bags, of course, to put the food in, and then a marker to label them. You need oxygen absorbers to keep moisture out of the food and keep it fresh even longer. And finally, a Mylar bag sealer here. First thing that you want to do is label your bags. I am going to be putting strawberries in this bag, so I'll label strawberries. And the year. There's no need for the month because it doesn't really matter. Any time in the year is fine. And then open up my bag and fill it up. These are gallon-size Mylar bags, and I have my food stored in gallon-size freezer Ziplocs, so it's the perfect size for these. And now I'll put them over here with my other packaged foods. They are not sealed yet. I have got freeze-dried powdered milk over there, strawberries to do, and pears to do. Yeah, pears. I almost said peaches. As you are filling your bags, sometimes a gallon-sized Ziploc is more than can fit in the bag. The way I test it to see if he wants strawberries really bad. Okay, shh, buddy. I pull the top closed, and if I can pull it closed and it folds over just a little bit, can you see that? So that way I can stick it in my machine. So that's how I test to make sure that there's enough room in top to actually seal it. The main reason I am waiting to bag all my stuff and I have multiple things ready to go and to be bagged is because of the oxygen absorbers. As soon as you open these, they start absorbing the oxygen, and I don't want them to go bad before I've actually used them. So I'll do 10 or more batches or things to seal up at once, and I'll just put the oxygen absorbers in there, and then that way I can open this bag as little as possible, keeping these as fresh, and which will keep my food fresh even longer. Okay, now I'm just going to finish putting all my food into Mylar bags and putting it over there, and then we will add our oxygen absorbers next, and I'll be back. Here it all is prepped in my bags. Let me show you. Got my pears, strawberries, more pears, and I have some buttermilk biscuit mix that I got from Winco. Seemed like a really good price, so long-term storage right there. It just add water, so it's perfect for long-term storage. And this is what they all look like. And now I will add in the oxygen absorbers. Okay, here are the oxygen absorbers, and then all you do to open this is you pull this apart, or well, it comes in a bag, so you just clip the top of the bag. Oh boy, this is really hard one-handed. I don't know if I can do it. My son counting in the background. Oh gosh, so they just pull apart here. Let me have to pause. There we go, I got started. So now all I do is separate these two things. This just helps to reseal the bag since it doesn't have a zipper or anything like that on the top. And you can seal it really close to the oxygen absorbers, keeping them from absorbing any extra oxygen. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put one in every single bag. Oh, that was two. Two out of this bag. There's one. There. Each one has an oxygen absorber in it. Now I just put them back in this bag, and I will seal this up. We'll see see how one-handed goes. Already my aim is super good with my camera. Let's put those on there. And then I'm gonna push all the air out. There you go. And that's it. Now they're sealed up and they will suck the air out of there, but they'll still be okay for the next batch. Our final step to storing food in Mylar bags is to seal it up. So all you do is you've got your Mylar bag sealer here. Make sure it's on, I think I do around 6 or 6.5. I don't know, my kids always mess with this thing. Just until it seals enough that it seals it, but it doesn't like shear it off or melt it off. And all I do is take out the bag and I kind of turn the top over a little bit to make it flat. Then I hold it there and then you push it down until the light, you see the light there, goes off. And that's it. I'll show you one more time and I'll put it's all sealed. I'll move this more into the camera view. There we go. Okay, so got your pairs, or my pairs is what I have. Got the top folded over so it's flat. Remember this is hot, so don't put your fingers in it. And you hold it down until this light here turns off. And that's it. And it's sealed. Look at that. So nice and ready to go. That's all you do. You seal up your bags and then you're ready to go and you have food storage. This will last in the Mylar bags somewhere between 10 and 20 years depending on how well it's sealed, how fresh the oxygen absorbers are, how well your food is freeze dried. There are lots of different factors. My main advice for when you open them is smell it, take a little taste. If it's still crunchy, then it's good. If it's a little like pliable, then it's still probably okay. If it's mushy or anything like that or moldy or that, no, it's not good. Don't eat it, throw it away. It's not worth getting sick over even during the apocalypse, which hopefully that never happens. That is how you store your food in Mylar bags after freeze drying, or you can also just put fresh dry ingredients in here like flour, rice, sugar, stuff like that. This is a great way to store those items also. When storing freeze-dried things, what I do is I freeze-dry my food. I'll put it into freezer Ziplocs temporarily while I wait for a couple batches to be done, so that way I don't waste my oxygen absorbers. Then I'll pour the food into Mylar bags that have been labeled with what it is and the date. Add oxygen absorbers and then seal it with a Mylar bag sealer. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe down below, and we will see you next time.